Ipsy, 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 Ipsy. Just such a fun thing to say. Look at this pretty pink packaging. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, Ipsy's here, so let's get into it. I don't really want to talk all that much about other stuff. I just want to... What? This is... The seal's like melted off part way. Gross. It's been super hot here. How have you guys been having this July? Ooh, look at that. I love this blue, and it feels really nice too. I adore this. This is so cute. This is a color of blue that I'm in love with, and it's got like a little holographic sheen to it. I'm not super crazy about the zipper right across the middle there, but it's cute. Got a little Ipsy tag. It's got a weird amount of like wear for it being brand new. It makes such a satisfying unzip noise. Okay. Ooh, let's see what I've got. I've got so many goodies. Let's start with this paper because you know I love these papers. July 2018, hashtag Ipsy, and a bunch of information we don't care about. I'm just kidding. I usually read those afterwards. I just don't like to read them on screen. So first things first, I've got, for cosmetics, laboratories, how does one say that? Eyeshadow Exquisite. Cool. Black eyeshadow. I'm super excited about this because it's not any of the browns. I use black eyeshadows quite a bit. I just like to put them on the corner of my eye. Let's do a swatch. Ooh, silky smooth. Very dark. Swatch, swatch, swatch. That is not a very smooth application. That is really disappointing for something this dark. When I actually apply it, I feel like it doesn't go on that great. There's like a little glob right here of extra black, and here it's like slightly less black. Then again, it is because I am using my finger. Wow, that got everywhere. I dig this. It's got a nice little sparkle to it, which is great, but I worry that if it's gonna not go on that smoothly, if it's gonna be really hard to use. And with black eyeshadows, that's kind of a huge problem, because if they're hard to use, then you look like a total mess if, you know, you're not willing to spend 10 hours fixing everything. And I'm usually not, so. So that's the first thing. That's exciting. I love that we're off to a different start than normal. Okay, so next I have the Feel Restored Self-Warming Clay Mask. Pore opening and deeply cleansing. I like this packaging. Look how little and cute it is. It's like the size of my hand. That is so great. It's absolutely adorable. Let's open it up. I do want to smell it. I'm not going to try it, but I do want to smell it because that makes such a big difference on products for me. It looks kind of oily in there. It's super hot in here, so I wonder if some of the products were just like melted because of the weather. Ew, it's got a little bubble. Okay, it's gonna warm. Let's find out. Let's put it right here. That goes on pretty smooth. It is kind of oily though, I'm not gonna lie. This is very oily. I really like the scent. It's like fruity and makes me want to eat it. Even the packaging is very much encouraging me to eat this product. This is awesome. I really like how it smells. It feels very full. I might get like 4 or 5 uses out of it, but I totally dig this packaging. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, moving on. I've got Ahava Time to Clear Facial Mud Exfoliator. Clear. I really like exfoliators. This is awesome. I'm pretty stoked about this. Let's also give it a little scent, a little smell, a little sniffy sniff. Let's get some out. Wow, this is like mostly empty. This is super disappointing. Look, I'm like squishing this entire back and nothing's coming out. Okay, there it goes. A little white goop. Put it on over here. Yeah, that's nice and grainy. But it's very gentle. That feels really nice. I totally dig it. Ooh, I am not crazy about that smell. I don't like how that smells. That's so unfortunate. Half empty tube and it doesn't smell good. This one's kind of a dud. That's such a bummer. Alright, well, let's move on. I've got... Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm being a little crazy. This is The Sugar Cosmetics Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl in 02 Purple Rain. I am just especially thrilled. I can't wait to swatch this. It's purple. I really like purple liners. That's soft. That's like melty almost. Is it melted because it's so hot in here? So much of it came off when I just swatched it right now. That's crazy. And maybe that's a little too purple for me. I like to line either my top with purple and then do a little gray on the bottom lash line, or do purple on the bottom and black on the top. So I absolutely love plums. They go great with brown eyes. But this one's really vibrant, and I prefer stuff that's maybe a little bit more of a maybe dark tone. I don't even know how to say it. It feels like it's gonna just like, yeah, it's just like coming right off. It might be different if I'm, setting it and all that magic. Or maybe again, it's just super hot in here. I am melting, and so is all my makeup. I only have one, which is dangerously low. I need to have at least 3 or 4 or 7 or 29. Last but not least, I've got a tiny little lip pencil. Lord & Berry Mandarin Lip Liner. It doesn't look like the full size either. This looks like a mini size. Let's do a little swatchy swatch up here. That was scratchy and weird. It's a very fine point. That is also very orange. I am not digging the orange. I also never use lip liners ever. I'm curious if this is also going to rub off. I don't know why I'm actually trying to ruin all the makeup. It smudges a little bit, but again, it's probably just the heat in here. I don't know. I'm not super thrilled with this lip liner. I'm feeling off the bat, before I actually look into the value, slightly disappointed, even though these are all products that I would use except for probably the lip liner. Let's get into it, see how it all adds up this month, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's start with the Feel Restored Warming Clay Mask. We've got a little sample size here, but you're still going to get multiple uses out of it. This isn't going to be just a one-time use. This is a value of about $7.60, which is pretty awesome, especially for such a tiny, cute little package. I really like this, so this is pretty good so far. Moving on to the Facial Mud Exfoliator. This is a very small tube, and the value of this is $4.95. That being said, this is surprisingly empty, so I wouldn't even think that that value is, like true. Value is value, but I don't even like this, so bummer. The Sugar Cosmetics eyeliner is $13.99. It's a full size, and I actually wasn't able to find on Sugar Cosmetics' website the purple or green, which they did send in this month's Ipsy bags. So I think this might be like an early release. So this is kind of super awesome for us that we're getting this early. I'm pretty stoked about it. The Lord & Berry lip liner in Mandarin. This one, the full size of this is $19. I assume this is the small size. I might be wrong about that. I think the full size is probably going to be twice as big. This is about a $10 value. Pretty good value. That being said, again, this isn't a product I'll totally use, so, that's okay. And last but not least, the Ofra Cosmetics eyeshadow. The eyeshadow refills are $12 for the large size, and this one is the large size. It's the 4-gram one. So this is a $12 value right here. Everything here was a pretty good value. It really just boils down to what of the products I like. In total, this bag comes out to a $47 value, which is super awesome. I think the bag this month was just a total knockout. I think it's absolutely adorable. The products I'm a little less crazy about, which is a bit of a shame, but that does happen some months. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of your bags this month or any of the products I got. I'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts. And as always, please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys next time for another Ipsy Unbagging.